Hello, St. James. In the late 1960s, the members of our church made a decision to stay in downtown Birmingham and be a downtown church. We started the community house, planted St. David's in Southfield, and partnered with others to begin St. Anne's Mead. Our congregation has a unique history of giving back to our community and finding ways to serve the people around us. Over the last several years, we needed to spend a little more time on ourselves, healing from a difficult part of our journey, connecting with one another, and rebuilding trust and love in our community. The final step in that healing is to take care of our building so that it can continue to serve our congregation and our community for years to come. By replacing our aging heating and cooling, making the necessary upgrades and repairs to mortar and stone on the ground and in our walls, and putting up new flat roofs with a long-term warranty, we can free ourselves to turn outward. After years of discussion and prayer, we've decided on a two-step process that will help us become the church we believe God wants us to be. The first step is our capital campaign, connecting our energy for a vibrant community. During this campaign, I invite you to a time of prayer and reflection on God's deep and abiding generosity to you and those you love. And then we encourage you to ask the question, God, what do you want to do through me? A new heating and cooling system will be far more efficient, save on repairs, and make sure that our church is a comfortable space for members and guests. Caring for our stone and mortar will stop erosion from creating an even larger issue and building degradation, making sure that we stand strong in the midst of Birmingham for years to come. And replacement of our flat roofs, along with planned work on our drainage system, will stop leaks at the church entrance, choir room, and the offices. In addition to these primary projects, new ADA-compliant doors at Martin Street will make access to the building a lot easier while maintaining our security. A new sound and video system in the church will talk directly to hearing aids and allow us to stream our services both for those members who find it difficult to get to church and as an opportunity to make ourselves available to the whole wide world online. And updates to wallpaper, paint, and bathrooms will brighten our church and make it far more hospitable. All of this is important work, not only for the structure of our building, but for what it will enable us to do. Knowing that our building is well taken care of will allow us to move into step 2 and focus on how God is calling us into our community. With our renewed energy from the capital campaign, we will begin the work of becoming vibrant by embarking on a visioning process late this spring. We will be praying together and asking one another how we think St. James should be known throughout Birmingham. And it all starts by embarking on a spiritual journey that is grounded in gratitude, revealed through prayer, and lived in faith. We invite you to turn to God in prayer again and again and ask that question, God, what do you want to do through me? Your answer will determine our ability to reach our lofty goals that we believe reflect God's hopes and dreams for us. To encourage us in this journey, we will create many opportunities for prayer, including a wonderful devotional designed to help us better discern God's will for our lives. In addition, I want to invite you now to mark your calendar for 3 special worship opportunities. On March 1st, we will focus on gratitude, celebrate the many blessings we have from God, and consider the power of generosity. On March 8th, we will celebrate all of the great groups and work of St. James and learn about the impact of our ministries. And you are invited to join us on March 15th for a combined worship service followed by a grand celebration event. Because sometimes we give thanks by throwing a party. Only after this opportunity to express gratitude and celebrate our ministries will we ask you to make your own commitment on March 22nd. And we do need your commitment, your participation. If we are to faithfully respond to God's call to care for one another, to provide a place for members of our greater community to gather, and to be a sign of God's kingdom here in Birmingham, we will need the support of every member. God is inviting us to use our commitment to this place to be a shining example to our city and all of southeastern Michigan. And we can be that example if we prayerfully, faithfully, and sacrificially respond.